Hey guys and girls, what's going on? In this video we're going to be playing some more Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare and getting the trophy Garden Crazy. It's a gold trophy and the details say complete a Garden Ops match on crazy difficulty. Now this is actually a very hard trophy to get and I happened to get it the other day, I think it was 2 days ago. From the day I'm recording this, and what I did is you go into the Garden Ops mode. Then what I chose to do is you can either choose to make sure you only get people that are trying to go crazy, or you can make your own one and set it up so that you are one of the people trying to find people to join your game. So I ended up joining this guy's game, and he had we played a game before we played this one, and then what happened is we didn't get very far, so I wasn't really expecting to get very far in this game. Then as you can see, I'm just looking at, I'd press a couple of buttons and go into the wrong things, and then I see that he chooses a pea shooter, so I was like, what should I choose then? And I was thinking sunflower. No, I didn't really do well in the sunflower last time. And then I chose to do the power chomper because I hadn't played with this guy very much. I'd only just really unlocked him, and so I wanted to just give him a go because I wasn't expecting us to get very far. But it turns out we got the trophy, so shout out to Deathwing 8 because you know, we did this. It's pretty cool. So as you can see, we're just going to go over to this point over here to start our garden, to plant our garden, because we decided to do it over this way. Now the reason this place is a really good spot if you've got a pea shooter on your team is to jump up onto the top. Now obviously if you have more people on your team, it's going to be easier. You want kind of a full team, like a full group of 4, but it doesn't always doesn't always help because they might not be as good as you, so you want to make sure that you got a full team. And if you want to try and do this the easiest way possible, I did it with this guy, which is pretty cool. We only just him and me, and we did this. So as you can see, what we're doing is we're just setting up our area, planting pot plants. Now the bamboo shoots are actually really good. They kind of set up like a corn strike kind of setup. Strike down, and they do so much damage, and it's kind of a good area effect damage, so they're very good around the edge of your garden. So as you can see, I'm power chomper, so that means I've got this electric ability, so it does mean I have a bit of range. I'm not just a complete melee, I got a little bit more range, and I do so much area effect damage, so you can see I'm getting all of these guys and electrifying them and taking them out. So this is actually a very good one for this mode because you get to take out a lot of the little guys, but then if you get to the bigger guys, you're going to have to really watch out for some of the larger characters because they will definitely really hurt you. And also because this power chomper is a little bit faster. I think that's one of the stats that it has. It's a little bit faster than the regular chomper. So as you can see, we're just defending our garden at the moment. We're only on wave 1. It's not too hard wave 1. You don't have any of the really hard zombies coming at you. Now, as I was saying before I started talking about something else, this part here on this map is very good because what you got is you've got a pea shooter. If you get a pea shooter or someone that jump up onto the top of right where Deathwing is actually sitting at, it's a very good spot because you're out of the way of all the little guys and you can actually shoot down on people and try and get out of the way of the other guys shooting at you, some of the harder zombies. So as you can see, what I'm also doing is I'm just setting up these plant traps because what that does is it means that any guys that get too close to our garden will get snared, and it'll just help us out, slow them down so we can take them out. So you also want to have a sunflower pot plant at some point. So in the harder stages you want to use sunflower pot plants and you want to put them near your garden. Now a really good spot to put them is where we decided to put them, is right beside the garden and just a bit further in front. When we go back there and you can see that area, I'll show you again where we put them, and later on you'll definitely see them where we put them. As you can see, I'm just glooping everything, just trying to slow everyone down. Now, as a chomper, you want to be very careful of the ranged units. So some of the, what are they called? Foot soldiers and the engineers and all that sort of stuff, and the scientists. You want to be careful of them because they will really hurt you and wreck your day. So as you can see, I'm just going around trying to get rid of as many guys as I can. We're doing pretty well. We're almost near the end of wave 2. I got 12 kills, he's got 9. I think he ends up with more kills than me at the end, which is pretty cool. I'm not jealous, we got the trophies. And so yeah, so Deathwing is down. Unfortunately, I can't get him when he's up there, so that's another thing you want to be careful of if you are getting low on health and you are a pea shooter up on the top. The best thing to do is actually get down so that you are revivable. But I think what he did there is either use a stealth revive, or at the end of the wave you get revived anyway. You come back to life, so that's alright. He's back. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to continue on. We're on wave 3. Got some crazy zombies now. We got some pirates, lots of pirates with the maps. These guys are crack up. And yeah, not much to talk about at this point in the game. You know, just trying to stay alive. Now the other thing, the tip for me is if you are a chomper or any of these things, the best thing to do is just to stay alive. That sounds real obvious, but staying alive and running away is actually more important than trying to take on guys at low health. So if you start getting to low health, just to run away is actually a very good strat, because what happens is you do regen some of your health all the way up to, I think, halfway. You regen your health up to halfway if you're out of combat. And then also if you've got a sunflower planted, then what you can do is you can run to the sunflower and, you know, just heal up. And also if you've got a sunflower on your team, that really does help with healing, as long as he's quite good at healing people. I did have one go with a team and there was a sunflower. He didn't heal anyone. It was really stupid. And I was like, oh come on dude, I'm low health, and he didn't even turn around and try and heal me. So as you can see, we're just gonna keep going on. We're up to wave 4 now. Once you get to wave 5, if you haven't played this already, you get a kind of like a boss mode setup. So you get on wave 5 you get a boss mode, and then on wave 6 you get a boss mode. So as you can see, that was the bamboo strip. So that was the kind of thing that it does. It's a really good large damage area effect thing. So it's really good for the little guys, taking out a lot of damage on the little guys, and also on the larger guys if you get them to slow down and actually get them in that area where it starts shooting them. It's a very good plant to have. I also recommend trying to keep those ones alive just at the back. Put them at the back near those little houses, those little huts, changing sheds or toilets or whatever these things are. They're very good spots for them because they are away from the zombies attacking them, and they just keep landing right here on top of our garden. So what you want now? I don't know what's happened there. Is that guy he's a pirate, so maybe he just didn't get hurt from that. I don't know. That was really strange. So as a chomper, just watch out for that. I did not know that those guys could do that, which is crack up. Can't believe he did that. And so as you can see, yeah, we're just about at the end of wave 4. We've got one more zombie. He's kind of glitching out over here. So we're kind of like, what's happening with this zombie over here? So I come around here and he's an engineer and he's just kind of stuck just doing the same thing. And then he does jump onto his, what's it called, his jackhammer, and kind of knock me back. I do end up taking him out by looping him and then taking him out behind and chewing him whole. So as you can see, wave complete, and we've still got lots of health on our garden. Now that's another thing, your garden has a lot of health. So if a couple of zombies are starting to hit it, it doesn't matter, as long as the thing is just to stay alive. That's the real thing I can only emphasize on this match. So right there where we got the sunflower, as you could just see as I just ran past it to heal myself, that is a really good spot for your sunflower, and there's another place that I put it right near the end. Now this is one of the boss mode areas, so if you, as you can see, we're getting a whole lot of different types of zombies, and we're also getting a Yeti zombie. So that's kind of like a thing that just rolls down. You get certain types of zombies depending on what those ones show up on the wheelie thingy, whatever that thing's called, like the casino thingy. So as you can see, I'm just planting some more of those traps just to make sure that I'm all good. So as you can see, we just got one. So that was a very good trap there. Just got a engineers, and as you can see, there's the Yeti. Now the Yeti is very good at taking out chompers, so I highly recommend if you're a chomper playing this mode, do not try and attack the Yeti, because as you can see, he just knocks you back every time. If you get too close, he'll knock you back, and he also slows you down. And so one of the other things about the chomper that's really good is you can actually dig underneath. Oh, this is crack up, it doesn't actually do anything. I don't know if it hurt him or anything, it was just like just started chewing on his butt, which is really funny. As you can see, I'm really low health. You kind of want to get out of there if you're really low health. I think I do, tunnel out of there. Now that's the other thing I was trying to say before I got interrupted by that crazy thing. as a chomper, burrowing away, you know, using your burrow to run away is actually a very good tactic, rather than actually burrowing to try and you know, get someone, trying to chew someone from underneath. It's a very good tactic just to use it for running away, because if you're on low health, it's a very easy way to, you know, guarantee you're not going to be damaged as you run away. Now what happened there is I just got owned by something, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my stealth revives. I was just waiting to see whether or not he was going to come, but he did start to come over to try and find me, help me out, but I couldn't see that. And so as you can see, this guy is just still there, and he is wrecking it up in the ocean. He is very hard to defeat. Luckily, Nightwing does a very good job at getting rid of him. So I just planted a sunflower there so that I could just have something really close to me. And as you can see, I get knocked back and do not fall into the water like I just did, because that is an instant death, and you can't be revived from that point. So that was really annoying. So as you can see, Nightwing just got downed, and he decides to use a self-revive as well, because we're so close. We're at wave 5, so we're doing a lot better than we thought we would. Well, at least we're doing a lot better than I thought we would. So as you can see, we're just watching Nightwing from his perspective now, because of the fact that I'm dead. And Nightwing does a great job at getting rid of him. So as you can see, he's keeping himself alive, as I was talking before. That is a great tactic, is just to keep yourself alive. And also he's using cover, so he's making sure that the Yeti zombie can't actually hit him very well. And he's just shooting at him from afar. So you really want kind of like a range, definitely want some of the ranged guys out to be playing in this game mode. You don't want just a whole lot of chompers, because I don't think that would work very well. And pea shooters are very good because they've also got the chili bomb, as you can see, and that took him out. And so now we are going to start the next wave. So I instantly get revived, and we're waiting for wave number 6. We're just gonna go around. I'm just gonna plant some of these traps around the garden, and then plant another sunflower here, I believe I do. Yep, because it's a great spot to put it. It's actually a better spot is just behind it, that picket fence, just right beside your garden. That's actually a really good spot for sunflowers, because they basically don't get attacked very much. So as you can see, wave number 6 has started, and we are going to try and survive with these crazy scientists attacking me, and I think I die actually here. And so as you can see, once again, I use my tunneling ability to run away, and as you can see, the sunflower was dead, so I had to be very careful and try and run away as much as I could. So now we've got no sunflower, nothing to heal me up. I just have to rely on the fact that you do self-heal when you're out of combat. So that's what I decided to do, is just wait outside of combat to self-heal. Now it does take quite a while. For some reason it only goes up in 10s. So online it doesn't do that, it goes up fully, I'm pretty sure. So just leave a comment below if you think I'm wrong about that, but I thought that's what happened. And we just completed another challenge, taste booster, and we get a new challenge, swallow something. So you can also complete your challenges while you're playing this game mode. You don't have to do it in online game mode, which is pretty cool that it shares all of your your stats across all game modes, which is really something I quite like. It incentivizes you to play not just multiplayer, but you also play this type 1, which is also multiplayer, but it's more of a co-op sort of multiplayer rather than a competitive multiplayer. So as you can see, what we're doing is we just keep using these bamboo shoots are really good. I can't emphasize that enough. How good they are. I think very soon you're going to see all the zombies show up, and hopefully you'll get a good seeing of how good those things are. So as you can see, look how much damage and where they shoot and all that sort of stuff. They do such a good shots, and especially if they get them shooting at the entrances to areas where all the zombies have to kind of squeeze together and just go through those parts. It's very good. So we're about halfway through wave 7 at the moment. We're just trying to, oh no, I just got killed. So as you can see, I just got taken out by that guy. I used a self-revive instantly because I didn't know whether or not I should or not, but I just decided to do that. If you can, try and save them for your later areas, because you want to have them later on. So that when you get to the harder points, when maybe both of you go down, then you can use the self-revive instead of and just wait for you guys can actually revive you in some in other points. So your teammates are very good for this game mode. So as you can see, I've got no more self-revives, so I'm just waiting around to see what happens. I think I do end up completely dying, and Deathwing ends up finishing off this wave for us. So as you can see, this area that is up here is a very good spot to, you know, just kind of shoot from a distance and be undercover sort of thing and getting out of the way. And it's a very good spot to be in. Just you got to watch out for some of the ranged guys, some of the guys with guns shooting at you. So as you can see, our garden has a lot of health. Gardens actually have a lot more health than I think they should, really. But I mean, they're good. It's good to have a lot of health on it. And as you can see, wave complete, and we're just going to be waiting for the next wave. It's going to start in 6 seconds. So we're just going to go around here planting some more guys, more bamboo shoots. They are so good. And so just some of the other ones as well, some of the fire-breathing ones, and anything really, because I was starting to run out of plants to plant. So as you can see, wave 8 has just started, and I'm just deciding what to put in here. I decided to put one of those flame guys in there, because they do quite a lot of damage. And then what I do is I think I put some more of these. Yep, some more. Oh, what are these called? The traps, the garden traps. I don't know. I can't remember what they're called at the moment. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna try and stay alive, using my tactic of just living is better than damaging. So as you can see, the bamboo shoots do so much damage. And they just look awesome, I think. They just the attack from the bamboo shoots are just awesome. Having all that stuff coming down from the sky. As you can see, what I'm doing is just getting as many guys as we can, just trying to stay alive. Deathwing is on low health, so hopefully he doesn't die. And yeah, so now I'm just watching out for any of these guys. Those guys actually can do a lot of damage if they explode next to you. As you can see, I took I think 55 damage from that guy, and I think even if it was close to him, I might even get more damage happen to me. So as you can see, I'm going to sneak up on this guy. Let's see if we can get him. Which one are we going to get? We're going to get that guy. Yeah, chew him up, and then run away. Run away from the zombies. So now we're just waiting for some of the other guys. I'm just running back here to hopefully get some more health, but the sunflower is dead. And then just trying to keep my other plants alive, which is also a good thing to do, is to keep your plants alive, and that means that you don't have to spend more on them. So that's another tip if you want to, as you're playing at crazy mode, you want to make sure you've got a lot of plants that you can plant in. So make sure you've got all those sticker packs with plants in them. And as you can see, we completed the wave, and we're waiting for the next wave to count down, so it's giving us some time to just plant some more plants where all the ones have died. That's a funny sentence. Plant some more plants. All we need is another plant in there, and it's a plant. What am I talking about? As you can see, wave 9 has started, so we're close to the end. Wave 10 is very hard. I think we get a super boss mode. So I'll show you what that's like, and we do complete it, so that means we do get another trophy. Well, at least I get it. Don't know if he's already got it or not. We get the Super Boss trophy. So as you can see, I'm just going to come over here and try and take this guy out, and I do. So that's another thing. Don't try and just target the little guys with your burrow ability if you're going to use it like that, because it's not really worth it. And you want to be very careful of the other guys. And as you can see, I'm just about to die. Yep. So as you can see, I just got taken out, and Deathwing is going to have to do it for us. Does he come and revive me? I think he comes and revives me. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember at this point. So as you can see, we're just getting rid of all of these things. It doesn't look like he's going to come and revive me. Oh wait, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, I don't think he gets here in time. Yeah, he just misses out. So we're just going to watch Deathwing again, which is pretty cool. He's doing so well. He's up to almost 60 kills. Oh, and then we get taken out. So we both get taken out. So that was kind of my fault for dying then. So what we do is we use a team revive, and so also don't really use those until you get to near the end of the game, because you don't really want to waste those team revives. So what we're doing is we're just going to get planting and try and plant a whole lot of plants again, and just find some really good ones to put somewhere. And as you can see, so what we do is we have to start wave 9 again, and we're just making sure got everything. And here they come. So hopefully we don't die this time. I don't think we do, because we do actually end up getting to the end. So I'm just planting some more of these traps around just to make sure that our garden's all safe. Then I gloop the sports guy. What are these things called? The superstar. and then I go on and attack and get him from underneath. And then I run away! Run away! Oh no, I'm getting attacked. So I'm just plant some more of the traps and then go get some health. So this is another really good spot for the sunflower because it's right next to your garden, and it's a part where, you know, the zombies don't really attack because once they get so close to your garden, they kind of just go for your garden instead of your pot plants. So that's a really good tip just for you guys if you always want to use that. So yeah, so you don't have to use at this spot either. There are many different maps for this game mode, but we just use this one, happen to get it, and I quite recommend it. I actually quite like the setup of this garden, just where it is and all the lanes that come through and where the pot plants are. I just really quite like it. So as you can see, just getting some more of these guys, and we get another challenge complete. And so now we just got to get the anti-shield one now. And so what we're going to do is try and gloop that guy, completely, utterly miss. And now we're just going to try and stay alive and revive Deathwing, but he didn't stay alive for long enough. So now I have to do the hard work and try and get rid of the last couple of guys. So I have to try and get rid of these two all-stars. So what I do is I gloop one of them and then attack the other one, and then I just kind of stay behind him. And then I use my tunneling ability to get him. And then I think that was the last guy we needed, and so... Oh, there is one more zombie. There's one more over there, so we gotta wait. Just gotta try and get past this guy. Gloop him. Very good tactic. And then just try and stay behind cover. Stay away from him. And now we're just gonna use our tunneling ability to get rid of him. And yes! Wave 9 complete! And now we're on to wave 10, and so what we're gonna do is just gonna plant some more stuff. So we're gonna get a sunflower there. Gonna get something there, and I think I put a bamboo shoot there. Very good spot for bamboo shoots. And what are we gonna put over here? I think I put something like another one, bamboo shoot. And as you can see, what we're gonna get is we're gonna get a super boss, and it's gonna be the dancing one. So a super boss mode is when you get actually 3 of the same thing. So as you can see, we're gonna get 3 disco zombies. And we're gonna get a little cool cinematic of this. It's so crack up. And now we've got some awesome music coming in. It's just such a funny setup. I just love that this game and all the humor it's got inside it. And also what we're going to do is, so I'm just going to be just defending, just trying to stay alive, using my tactic of living is better than damaging. Doesn't really rhyme, does it? Could come up with a better name. So as you can see, I'm just going to come around here and just try and attack some of these guys. Now these guys do a lot of damage because they've got like a machine gun type fire, a rapid fire, and then they've got also that spinning damage. So it's a melee spinning damage where they spin around with a disco ball, which is really crazy, and it does a lot of damage. So you want to look out for that. So I'm just making sure that I come back and try and keep my pot plants alive, and also to keep myself healed up so I don't die. So it does knock you back if you get too close. So these guys are actually very hard to deal with as a chomper. You just want to be very careful about that. So as you can see, the bamboo shoot is just going to own this guy so much, and using your gloop ability is actually a very good idea, just to keep him inside an area where they got damaged. I used the wrong, that was just a complete misclick. I went to put down a trap and I ended up clicking on the gloop instead, so that was just me being bad at this game. So as you can see, we're just going to come around here and try and get rid of that guy. He's going crazy and doing some flips and all that sort of stuff. And we're just going to try and get rid of him. Now I was wondering where Deathwing was for a second, and I was like, oh no, he's dead, but he's not. He's still alive, and it's really good. And we're just going to get rid of this guy. He's so close. And there we go. He's not quite there. And I try to dig underneath and get him, but then he dies, and then I end up getting one of the little guys, which is really bad because I think I die. So that's another thing, be very careful about when you use that ability if you're going to be a chomper. And as you can see, Deathwing comes over to try and save me, but that wasn't to be, and we end up dying again, so we have to try and do this thing. So we use our team revive because we're so close, and I was like, oh, I want to use this. I want to get this done. Because it was just so close. And so hopefully we're going to get it. We were just sitting there thinking, oh, hopefully we get this. But we do. It's really good. So now, as you can see, we have to start again from the super wave. We have to try and a super boss. It's a super boss, so it's kind of a super wave. So it's a super disco wave. That's what it's called. So we have to be very careful about this. And so what I do is I just lay some more traps around our garden just so that it's defended, and then make sure that I'm all healed up. Because remember, you want to be healed. You want to be alive. The trick to be is stay alive. As you can see, we've also got lots of health on our garden, so that's a very good thing as well. So we can actually afford to take a lot of damage on our garden. So that's, if you've got health on your garden, don't try and rush in to save it. You know, make sure that you are fully healed and you can attack all of these guys. And so as you can see, I'm just going to try and do that again, and it wasn't a very good idea. There were way too many zombies over there. So I just come back to get healed a bit, and then just wait for them to come around here so that I'm not in range of any of these super disco freaky guys. And just making sure I get rid of all of these guys. And make sure we stay alive because I'm on low health, so I go over here to get healed up with some more. So that is a very good spot for your sunflower. If you're just wondering about a great spot to get the sunflowers. So you can see I just keep myself alive. I didn't try and... Now, when those guys are doing their spinning thing, you can't gloop them. And it's really annoying. So I was like, oh, that stinks. Just wasting my gloop ability. And then what happens is I get him over here, and then I think I gloop him inside of this spot where he's just getting completely and utterly owned by the bamboo shoots. So as you can see, bamboo shoots are very good. And we just got rid of one of them, and I'm really low on health, so we're just going to come over here and get some more health and just stay tunneled up so that we don't get hurt. And then just defend our garden from these little guys, the melee crazy little guys in their 80s costumes. So now we're just waiting for the last couple of guys to come around. We're just I'm trying to stay alive, and as you can see, Deathwing is still alive. He's up to 71 kills. That's really good, and I'm up to 57. So I'm doing pretty good, but it's like he's doing better. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna try and get rid of these guys here. Just make sure that these guys do not get past us. And then there is one more sort of what are they called? The disco guy, so I'm just trying to stay out of his way because he does have the machine gun ability, so you want to be very careful about that. So that's why I decided to run away, run all the way back to the area to get healed up, using my tactic, staying alive, guys. You gotta stay alive. Staying alive. Yeah, I shouldn't sing. So as you can see, I'm just healing myself up, making sure I'm all healed up. Deathwing has been doing a good job at just keeping him busy and just keep damaging him. I gloop him so that he's stuck there, and then I go try and attack him. And you just want to be very careful about this. And what I do is we get him, and super boss complete, so we get the trophy. At least I get the trophy. I don't know if Nightwing already had it or not. So we get the super boss trophy, and then also now what we have to do is we have to get to the other side of the map to the extraction point. I'm sitting there going, yeah, we did it, and then I forgot about this point because I actually haven't played, finished a whole game at this point of Garden Ops on the PlayStation 4. So it's been a long time since I played it on the Xbox One. So as you can see, I'm just going to try and get rid of some of these guys and just stay alive. Remember to stay alive and stay away from any of the guys that can have the ranged abilities. So any of the scientists or any of those kind of guys. And so as you can see, I'm just running away. Deathwing is being attacked. I just keep running to over here. I could have gone and helped him. I probably should have, but I didn't quite realize that he was on such low health. And then I just decided to start shooting at this. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to just keep trying to get rid of these things so that maybe we can have less attacks. Then what we're going to do is I'm trying to get rid of this guy, but then he doesn't eat him, it doesn't chew him. And I was like, no, got to run away now. And as you can see, Deathwing's down, so I realized that, and so I go over to try and revive him. So I go around here, run through the smoke screen, which is a bad idea, getting hurt in the process. And then what happens is this guy is right here, so I decide to get him glooped so that he can't hurt me very much. and start attacking him so I can revive Deathwing, and we get him with only 29 health left. And so then what I do is I run to the extraction point because we've only got 22 seconds left. So what you have to do is you have to get to the extraction point, and then what you want to do is once you get there is when the time runs out, Crazy Dave will land and he will pick you up and you will leave. So now what we have to do is we just have to defend the last little points. Just make sure we don't die. And 2, 1, and we did it! 0, you successfully escaped. Now if you're wondering where are the trophies, it doesn't pop up until it goes into the point where it says, you know, it counts up the stuff. So it does that little cinematic there, and then here we go. We got Garden Normal because it's the first time I did it, and then we get Garden Hardcore, and then we get Garden Crazy. And so that's what you have to do to get that trophy. So hopefully you guys will be able to get this trophy as well. It's quite a difficult trophy to get, especially because you have to rely on other people, because all of the trophies are in this game are online trophies, so you actually really have to rely on other people, and so it does make it kind of unpredictable whether or not you can get it. So you do really need some help with these ones. So then what I do is I go and say thank you very much, try to send a message to him, say hey, you did so well, but then he sends a message to me first and he goes, great job mate. So I send one back saying you too. And so if you ever do that and you get like the trophy, make sure to acknowledge the other guys. And so we're going to acknowledge Deathwing 8. You're awesome, mate. And so, yeah, so that's all we're going to do for this video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Now it's time for me to say, see you guys and girls.